Hello grapplers and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about this guy over here, the laughing maniac that is Itazan. Itazan has been playing fighting games since forever. He's very well known as a virtual fighter player, and that game is very complex, so you can understand where he comes from. He's been playing Zangief for a while now. Very proficient Street Fighter 4 player. He played with Zangief in Street Fighter 5 before moving to Abigail. And in Street Fighter 6 he had like a fallout with Zangief, moved to Marisa. To be honest, Marisa was never quite the fit for Itazan, and now with the changes he decided to move back to Zangief, to where he belongs. And now we have him back. Itazan. We're gonna watch a few fights. We're gonna start with an online fight over here against Nishikin. We're gonna analyze this, and then we're gonna move to the offline, which was against Kawano. We're not gonna watch the entire thing. You already know what happened, but we're not gonna reach that point. We're gonna see what was the overall plan, and then we're gonna go back to the newest, one of the newest fights. According to the date, this was a few days ago. Bam! Beautiful costume. Also unrelated, I do have the ability because I installed Epic Pen. Now I can draw. Woo! Interesting combo. From Hellstab. He's not moving that back because this is the distance where you have to respect Blanca. Every time Blanca moves forwards, he loses the charge. I think is more worried about the sweep, which is very strong against Zangief. Also, standing heavy punch, standing medium punch. Blanca has some really good buttons against Zangief. Interesting, standing medium punch. That was a counter hit standing medium punch. He walked forwards for another one. You don't really have enough frames to do something like that with a button like standing medium punch, but I think he wanted to pressure just in case Blanca jumped, and that was the case. Itazan used to be a maniac. Now he's more calm. He doesn't go for SPD that often, which is something I actually tell people to do with Zangief. You don't have to grab all the time. And again, another jump, spent all the meter. He was mostly waiting for Nishikin to do something, which is fair. That's something you want to do in this match. The throw you never want to get, but you always get. Interesting situation. This is, as you can see here, plus 12, because this was a drive rush, crouching light punch that connected as a counter hit. Technically, you can go for sweep here, but you have to recognize the hit. It is very difficult. He walked forwards, headbutt, the plus 4, light SPD, drive rush. And this is something a lot of people are doing more often, and I totally get it. First of all, I have to tell you something about Zangief drive rush before I forget. Even though Zangief is moving forwards, technically the hurt box is over here. So this area has no hurt box. This can be very deceiving when you're moving forwards. So when people are pushing buttons, you can stop early and go for light SPD. Beautiful wave punish. And now it's the Blanca party. You have to guess. Keep guessing. Interesting, Nishikin went back. Maybe he wanted to charge the Blanca ball. Good pressure. I have to say Nishikin was a little scared about Zangief. He started walking back a lot. Probably they played a lot together. And I'm gonna guess Itazan usually wave punishes Nishikin with standing medium punch. So he was extremely worried about getting the full chop. He was respecting the game plan Itazan was performing, which was basically waiting. Only a few SPDs. He was waiting and wave punishing some really good jumps, and that was the end of the round. Again, we're not gonna see everything. You guys already know what happened, but I do want to at least show the first rounds.
It is time, Itazan.
Immediately, crouching light punch, standing light kick, Siberia Express, because reasons. And that's true Oki, by the way. True Oki. You can drive rush, use a standing medium punch, drive rush light SPD, drive rush knee. You do have really good Oki. The problem is getting the freaking throw. But that is guaranteed Oki.
And that's going to be an interesting matchup, obviously.
Ooh. Excellent way to stop the overhead. That overhead combos. So he knows Kawano wants to drive rush forwards. And the perfect punish is crouching light kick. Here, if Kawano had more life, probably Itazan would have used drive rush to close the round. Really intelligent. You can do that against all overheads. Well, it depends on the knockdown, but you can mostly do it against all overheads. They're too slow. I know I haven't done the Akuma guide yet. Probably I'm gonna do it after Bison just in case something drops with Bison. But Akuma has Oki from Shoryuken, Heavy Tatsu, Light Tatsu into Sweep, Super level 3. He has a lot of Oki. So and even regular throw. So every time you're in the corner and Akuma's pressuring, probably he has plus frames. Which sucks.
He's going to try and look for big damage here, but blocks the flying knee and then takes the SPD and he will get his full
Whoa.
back here.
That was a blocked knee. Probably -3. He blocked the light. And remember, lights are -1, so he just went for SPD. Excellent chop. He's reacting. The +2 into light SPD for the Oki. It's really hard to anti-air Akuma. There's something about his jump. And another one. He's just reacting. This is the perfect time to go for chop. Startup is 14 frames. Akuma is just way too close to do anything, really. Maybe super level 3 would be the fastest thing Akuma can do, or a crouching jab, but it is just way too slow. You can easily stop someone dry rushing in your face with standing medium punch just because it is 14 frames. So you're gonna catch them all the time. He was ready, absolutely ready. The classic. You're defending, -1, -1. He walked forwards for the throw, and that was a crouching light kick, +2, because counter hit, and then immediately into crouching light punch. Lariat. This did not combo. This was like a lucky guess. This was not a combo. If you wanted to combo this, you had to use OD Lariat. One thing I have to say is standing light punch usually pushes the opponent a little bit forward towards you. So it is more common to land regular Lariat with crouching light punch, crouching light kick, standing light punch, or regular Lariat than two crouching lights into regular Lariat. Always use OD. That's what I'm trying to get at. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This is one of the reasons why standing medium punch is so risky. Besides, you know, the eye. When you're poking with Zangief, you have to be very careful with the buttons you use. If the opponent is really ready, they will do something like this. And this is not that hard to do. Itazan has a really good and strong sense for chops. Really loves chops. He uses chops more than standing heavy punch. More than standing heavy punch and more than crouching medium kick and standing medium kicks. He just really likes getting the +2 or the drive rush, standing medium punch, which is a frame trap. He really likes poking with that. And I can get it. It's a more rewarding medium compared to the other ones. Special. All of them are risky. Drive rush. Just moving forwards. No fear. No fireballs, no fear. Standing medium punches. I'm surprised Kawano is more scared now. This is gonna be +2. Now you can kill confirm and take the round. Standing medium punch on block is +2. You can go for SPD if you want. Otherwise, you have to frame trap with crouching light kick. By the way, all of these crouching medium punches, all of those crouching medium punches are buffers into super level 2. He did that in pools. Yeah, OD Lariat, drive rush. That is Oki, guaranteed. Here you can do a lot of things. I think he really enjoys drive rushing again. He did a forward dash, which is +11 into headbutt. That is a frame trap.
It's crazy. You know, that's why I could never be an Akuma player. I would not be able to DP with that health, you know?
I don't know what to tell you guys. That the eyes, the weakness of Zangief, and forward jumps, and back dashes, and defense. Just the long spokes, no lights, except with that one.
He's 100% on this. Kawano is not holding up back yet, so Itazan is happy to keep the pressure on.
You don't have to hold forwards. You don't have to jump in any way. You can press buttons.
He's got to stop throwing fireballs. Yeah. That's it. Now you've got to chill. Now you've got to chill. Fireball is not available.
Oh, that was a really good crouching light punch drive rush.
I think he expected this to happen because Kawano managed to create the space regardless. Only one hit.
Kawano is using that standing medium punch for two things: to bait the fireball and also to hit the standing medium punch.
Needed for him to get that round. Itazan!
He tried to go for super level 2. For sure he tried.
On this command grab. I don't think Kawano is not jumping. He's happy to take these grabs. That's been the approach, I guess. Until
Oh yeah.
the level 2 comes out. There we go.
He can't do it again, no.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, man.
He wanted probably super level 3 immediately after 2 dashes.
He's losing the risk entailed, and Itabashi hasn't boxed one.
A lot of lights, a lot of mediums.
The right choice.
In the sweep, out of nowhere. Every time someone wakes up with Shoryuken, it means they're being really, really pressured. So even though it hurts when someone does that and you lose all of your Oki and pressure, it shows you they are scared of you. So that's something you can take advantage of.
So much.
Oh yeah, he tried to... Oh my god. This is something Itazan does a lot. OD Lariat into super level 1. Sorry, level 2. The problem here is the follow-up. Since you hit in the air, you either go for Wheel Kick, super level 1, OD Burst. Oh my god, he just did the highest amount of damage possible. I respect it.
Itazan looking for the final hit. Oh, close enough. No.
He's got to get out. Is he going to demon flip out? No, he's out. Okay, that worked.
Careful with the burnout.
Down here, he can't.
And jumping forwards medium punch. During the whole fight, Itazan respected when he was getting whiff punished. But that did not deter him from using standing medium punch, standing medium kick, crouching light punch. He stood up really close to Akuma, even though the possibility of getting hit by forward heavy punch was huge. He wanted to be there. He did not want to give any kind of space to Kawano. Even when he was back to the right of the scenario, he was still holding his ground. That is something that Itazan does pretty well, holding his ground. Standing medium punches. My boy likes standing medium punches. Nice sweep, the recognition. So far, driver standing medium punch and driver crouching light punch. Those are the buttons. Perfect parry. Sadly, he was not in range. That's something that happens. That's why some people use SPD. No the lariat. But the recognition. He won't kill here if he takes meter. And driver sweep. The +4. This time he expected Nauman, probably due to OD Shoryuken. You never know when Ken's gonna go for those. Oh, the parries. They've been really good, but sadly the throws. If you're unsure your throw will connect, you can always go for Crouching Light Punch, Hellstab Lariat. This time he recognized that was a +2. Sorry, a +12. He's trying to parry between the strings, which is something that is fair. You have to do it sometimes, and you stop people from overly matching and being predictable with their offense. But that is the risk you can get thrown. Ooh, baby. I want to say this is an honest matchup, but to be fair, that's not the case. Debate. Finishing with standing medium punch, because of course. What's going on with Itazan? How does he play? His spacing is key. He doesn't like giving away space with Zangief. He prefers to stand still, walk forwards, and only a little to the back. He prefers to stay there, moving like this, so no one corners him. He uses standing medium punch a lot. Way more than any of the other buttons, with a little bit of crouching light punch. Those two buttons are the foundation of what he wants to do. Driver's crouching light punch when he's close and he knows people are respecting him. Otherwise, he drive rushes with standing medium punch almost all the time. Few drive rushes into nothing, which is something you need to do for you to bait some Shoryukens or supers. Standing medium punch is the button that defines Itazan game plan. He either goes into standing medium punch +2 into nothing, the frame trap, or he just YOLOs the entire hit. The third one is really punishable, so you have to be careful. But he's really good at reading when he can go for standing medium punch. That doesn't mean that is, as you saw, the perfect button to use. He got with punished, he got DI'd back. But that's something that happens with standing medium punch. He prefers that button, and sweep is something he only uses sometimes, mostly as a whip punisher. He doesn't try to poke or space the sweep. And also that is another thing that is very significant is the use of SPDs. Compare how he played Zangief before, he goes for way less SPDs. Like this is probably so far, compared even to Kobayan, Itazan might be the person that uses SPD the least. He only uses it when he gets a +4 from headbutt or a +2 from standing medium punch. Very rarely he goes for SPD in every other scenario. With a few very specific exceptions, like getting SPD after a counter hit DI. But he doesn't go for those. He prefers to poke, specifically with standing medium punch. Basically creates a more even flow for Zangief. Because even though SPD is a good tool for dealing high damage, the possibility of someone jumping the SPD is way too high, and I think Itazan has changed to be a more conservative kind of Zangief. He likes poking frame traps rather than go for the high damage. You can see that because he could have used in some instances OD Lariat. He prefers to just use regular Lariat and Drive Rush just to save a little bit more meter rather than spending more 3 bars for a combo. A huge departure from how he previously played the character in Street Fighter 5, 4, or in Season 1 of Street Fighter 6. I'm really excited to see him at Esports World Cup to see what he's gonna do. After Itazan, we're gonna take a look at Junior, Asase, and other Zangief players. If you have any suggestions of Zangief players you want to see, let me know. Thanks as always. Take care of yourselves, keep playing grapplers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.